Hello everybody, I'm Yvette of DIY Uniquely Yvette. This week we're making a door hanger and you're going to love it. You'll think it's adorable just like I do. You don't actually have to hang it on the door. You can put it wherever you want. I'll give you some suggestions for some finishing touches at the end of the video, plus one little outtake. So subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, comment below, get involved. And let's get into the project. Okay, what I have here is 2 pieces of scrap wood. I have 2 equal length pieces that I glued together, and I'm waiting for that to get sufficiently dry and strong so that I could do the bigger pieces of our project. But with these 2 pieces here, I'm going to do the rest of the project. And what I'm going to do is cut out these flowers, these 2 flowers. I'm going to cut out this hoof. I'll make them 2. I'm going to cut out these arms and this, which is the nose. And we're going to do all of those pieces out of these 2 pieces of wood. So we can start with the flowers. I think they'll both be able to get out. I'll be able to get them both off of this one little piece. I'm going to try to avoid these holes that I have in here because this is scrap wood from a previous project. I glued these 2 pieces together, as I said before, and now it's finally ready to trace out the head and the body of the pig. And we're going right up to the edge with this body, so on the edge of this wood, so I'm just gonna have to hope for the best here, which is what we always do. I think it'll give me a sense of satisfaction if we work on the flower pieces first, because the way they look without any decoration on them is like pieces of nothing. So let's do this first. I'm going to use the pencil to try to draw this flower in a little bit. I don't want to do it too hard because I found out on the last project that pencil can show through transparent paint. So like that, I guess, sort of. And this one, I don't know, this piece feels a little weird. Probably should have come in a little bit more with the cuts. Should have probably cut in deeper like this, but I don't know. Maybe I'll clean that up a little more, like my cuts and more like my pencil does it. I'm sorry, I thought I was recording when I was painting this first round of white. White is hard to see, it transforms, so I guess you didn't miss much. Okay, the paint we're using now is Apple Barrel Light Yellow. So I'm going to dry that and see if I can do a couple more coats and see if I can get better coverage with this yellow. I like how it looks in the top. See how deep and rich it looks on there. It just doesn't look that great. So I'll try to get a couple more coats. With this tiny brush, I'm going to try to put the black lines on the flowers. I think I'm going to paint over that one and see what I can do. Okay, I'm going to use pink polish, apple barrel paint. Pink polish is what it's called. So I'm just going to give all this a quick paint. I first painted these hooves light gray, or rather a, what is it called? Steel gray? No, granite gray. And I liked it, but I wanted some accented dark parts, which I messed up. So I just painted the whole thing with the darker gray, which is night sky. I don't like it that dark, so I watered down some of the original gray, the granite gray, and I'm just going to paint over it and see what happens. I like it. Well, it's alright. It's sort of like a whitewash, but it's not enough, so maybe I'll do it a couple times and just wipe it off. Let it dry, do it again, and see how that looks to me. I also don't like how pink this is. Oh, it's so pink. I don't like it this pink. It's too dark. But I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to go ahead with the project. I have to be careful because I think I do not want this onto my pink. Let's see. I'm using a Sharpie black paint pen for the nostrils. And I'm hoping it'll work because normally I can't get this paint pen to work on top of paint very well. I feel like they're a little smaller than I wanted them and too close together, but they will work. And the next thing I'm going to do is paint with this pink parfait, apple barrel pink parfait, and I'm going to do the inside of the nostrils. Just a dark, hopefully it'll stand out against the pink background. Oh, it's not distinctive enough. I thought it was gonna be okay, but I wanted something darker. I don't feel like this is dark enough, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Maybe if I give it a couple coats. And that's all I'm going to do to his nose for now. Like I said, I'll give it a couple coats. I really feel like it needed to be further apart. I'm going to glue the nose first to the face. That's a little much. I'm also going to I'm planning on gluing the arms to the body, so I'll just put some of this on here. So let's do this first. And I need to do it by my own perspective first. There we go. And then I'm going to do I have to sit the head where it's going to be to know where I can put the arms. feet will be like this. And then the flowers. Actually, I needed more space for this flower on this side, but it's too late. So I'm going to put it on this side. And the other one is going to be maybe like this. Guess I'll have to put it like this. I wanted it up like this. Let's try this. Let's try it like this. I just didn't want to move it with the glue on there. That's okay. So we'll do it like this. So let's go ahead and put some glue on it. Okay, we're going to try for some blush on his cheeks. I'm still not too keen on this color. Is this the right color? Yeah, I think this is the darker one. That's like one way to find out. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of this on his cheeks. I have this scrap piece of material left over from some previous project, some previous something, and I'm going to cut it into, or try to cut it into like a handkerchief shape for my little pig. If it's too big, I will just cut it down little by little. And I'm going to probably, once I know it's the right size, I'm going to maybe hot glue the edges up like this to give them a finished edge, because I don't feel like sewing it, that's for sure. I feel like I kind of did it too small regardless. So I'm just going to put it on here. The other side, and I've got to figure out a way to get it off of his mouth like that. See, it feels a little too tight. I would have liked it to extend a little bit over his arms, but it's looking like, oh, actually that's not bad. I'll just try to glue it in place. So what I'm going to do next is drill a hole in his head. I made this hole in the top of his head so that I could take these pieces of twine, tie them together at the base. Just for now, I'm going to take that tie off of it and then squeeze them together. I'm going to drop hot glue into the hole and then shove this as a bundle into the hole. Then I'll cut these strands, these loops off, and then it'll be his hair. And then drop glue in here. And then shove this in. Is it in there enough? See, like this piece looks like it's gonna come out. Try to shove in that like that. Guess I have to check each individual piece. think that does it. Looks like it's growing out of his skull. And now I can cut the loops. Just give a little gentle tug. I don't want to go crazy. It looks like it's good. These scissors aren't very sharp. Oh, they cut the twine okay. I think I need to give them a little trim. Uh-oh, this feels funny. And there's his hair. I feel very inventive. So I certainly didn't know about this, doing it this way. I just made it up yesterday. There we go. What? At the last second, I decided to make him a her by making this bow out of the leftover material. So I'm just going to glue it on about right here. And now she's a girl. Before I show you the final result of our project, I wanted to ask you to please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell notification to let you know when I upload a video, because Lord knows I might do it weekly, but it is not always on the same day. But anyway, since I made the pig a girl instead of a boy, Mark has named her Petunia, which I think works. Petunia Pig. I like it. Also, I think a good idea would be, if you wanted to make this a door hanger and you wanted a welcome sign on it, it would be a cool idea to add hooks and little short chains under her body so that a small welcome sign could hang below her, and it would be great on your door. Even her alone on your door would be awesome. You could also just put the sign, a small welcome sign, across her front, like across her front legs. That would be cool. Or you could put it above her somehow. I like the idea of hanging it from chains below her body, but I didn't have any little chains and I didn't want to go out and get it. So anyway, that's enough. Let's look at the final results.